something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So then you went from there. And then you went back. You came back home. You start coaching youth. Am I right?
But that's
For
what happened. So I
Hurricanes?
came back home. My bad, I got off the topic. But
Yeah.
what happened was when I was training in the Bay,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not in the Bay, and I came back to LA, I had no DB work.
Mm-hmm.
I was just getting speed, agility, all that shit. So, like I said, I stay on 6th and Fig.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still on Fig at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And we sliding. I think me and my brother on the Kmart. And this is this school in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Hoover and 60th. Hoover and 60th is 1 block from my house.
Okay.
And what the fuck is this? So we hopped the fence.
Yeah.
We hopped the fence. And it's me, it's my brother, it's Jalen Hall, and my brother training me. And at this time,
How old was Jalen at this time?
Jalen, he just moved in with us in 5th grade, 6th grade.
Man.
Yeah,
What was
6th
he,
grade.
6 feet already or something?
No, he was like 5'9", 5'8", you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where that day is when his career started too, when I hopped the fence at Hawkins. And so my brother's working me out, and a principal walked up, was like, hey man, y'all should transfer here to the school. I'm like, nigga, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what about him? I'm like, man, he's doing the 8th grade. I mean, 7th grade. He's like, oh shit, okay. So I'm telling my brother, like, hey bro, you should just be the head coach. It's right in the, you know what I'm saying, in the section.
Yeah.
My brother like, nah, man, it's a new program, this and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
And so we was like, all right. I was like, just try to do an interview. So he got an interview, but he played at Fremont too. So he interviewed at Fremont, and Fremont said he could be the DB coach.
Thought that was a slap in the face, huh?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Fremont said he could be a DB coach. Hawkins said he could be the JV head coach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my brother like, man, go be the DB coach, but flex your muscle, become the DC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and then, we get it cracking like that. My brother's like, nah. And I'm like, why? He like, man, I'm one of the best dudes come out of Fremont. They gave me a DB coach position, like not even a coordinator.
Right.
Like, and so we went to Hawkins and we built the program at that very moment. So I just transitioned from playing in Dallas that summer, and I got on the staff later in the summer, and I started helping my brother to call the plays. And Hawkins at the time was a brand new school. It's only been around for 1 year. Never had a football team. So first game of the season, we beat somebody like 70-0. We did JV coaches. But
was it only a JV?
It was JV and varsity.
Okay.
Yeah, JV and varsity. But when the JV played varsity, we beat the varsity.
Right. Who was the varsity's head coach?
I don't want to say his name. Yeah.
Right.
He a cool dude, but he just didn't have it at that time.
Got you.
But we was popping him. And I remember we had a scrimmage, and the whole school came out, JV versus varsity. And they did ticket sales and all that, and we destroyed the varsity.
Mop the floor with them?
Yeah, dogged them. So like by week 3, the varsity kids is like, we need them to be our coaches. And the school asking for us, so we like switched. And we just merged. And so that's when like Joseph Lewis went from playing a first-year football player at JV at Hawkins to varsity week 3. And Greg Johnson, same thing. And so the school's first football game was won. Because the varsity didn't win no games. They got ran through by every first 3 or 4 games. St. Bernard's ran them X, Y, and Z. We played a Saturday game at LA Jordan. And they on top of the roof and all that. Watch, you ever been to Jordan? Yeah, they on the roof and all that. And we like, all right, and we beat Jordan. And then we ended up winning like 3 or 4 more games after that. And then went to the playoffs. And then we ain't kind of looked back after that. We built the whole program from that spot all the way to that point. Yeah.
That's crazy. So what was it initially about Hawkins? You said it was just local, huh?
It's in the section.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I was walking to Hawkins practice or riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? Then as the momentum picked up, people from the area know me. You know what I'm saying? I know, his uncle or his auntie or X, Y, and Z. To like, I went from, remember watching games being like 30 people in the stands, standing room only. You know what I'm saying?
I remember. I was there.
And so for me, I'm like, this crack, because this is where I grew up at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even where the school Hawkins is at now, I remember when those were homes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen a dude get shot where Hawkins is at his house. I remember a kid got hit on that corner, got killed. You know what I'm saying? I remember buying candy from my homeboy Quentin, grandma's. I know that area. Susie's, that's a place we used to go get old donuts. She'll say old donuts for a few dollars cheaper.
Right.
So I know that area. So I'm like, man, it's home. You know what I'm saying? So when we seen the program go from where it was to where it got to, man, it's like a hometown hero.
Yeah, nah, for real, bro.
And we did it our way. No help, no sponsor, no booster, no ASB, no nothing. Like, it was me and my brother out the mud, like buying it, spending our own money, traveling the kids across the country, taking them to camps. I remember the craziest thing, we first got our first few kids invited to the Rivals camp. And if you go to Rivals camp, you type in your state, then you type in your city. And these are drop boxes. And you have a drop box that lists all the high schools. Hawkins wasn't even on there. Like it wasn't even a school to list.
You have to hit that other.
Yeah, other. So we had to hit other. I got in contact with Adam Gorney. He eventually added. So we like, it was that new.
That was that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then to watch it go from that to the last thing I remember, and like probably one of the biggest like memories at Hawkins was like, they had a picture of 4 of our kids on the cover of Rivals, the main page, for like a week. And there's like building blocks. You know what I'm saying?
That's huge.
And it was Jody, it was Greg, it was Jalen. And I'm like, dang, bro, we on the cover of a national page of Rivals.
That was huge.
That was it, bro.
Didn't they, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I remember Greg and Jody, if I believe, where did they make the announcement? Was that, what station was that?
That was at Hawkins on
that was at Hawkins.
ESPN.
ESPN.
Yeah, ESPN.
Say that,
yeah. ESPN, National Signing Day. I mean, shit, the things them kids experienced and what was brought to that campus in those short, time there, like, the average school don't forget that.
Come on,
but we really jumped right in with them kids. Them kids like lived with us. We fed them. We picked them up. We bought a little van. And we was all in. It had no seats. And you'll see like 10 kids pop out the van. Yeah. But we was training Saturday, training Sunday. We was lifting weights 6 a.m. We was doing the different things. And then we're keeping them fly. So if you look at our last year, I think we had like 4 helmets. And it's like 2015. I'm like, who had 4 helmets in 2015? People was like wrapping their helmet. We was like buying them. You know what I'm saying? Like buying them. And
that was fresh.
It changed the game. Adidas came through, gave us a big deal. It changed the game. And Hawkins set us up big time.
Yeah, definitely.
As coaches.
Definitely. So you guys had a ton of success at Hawkins, everybody know. Yeah. You guys had a ton of dudes move on, go to the next level. Like you said, unfortunately, sometimes some things happen. Without going into too much detail, give us an update on Jalen Hall and guys like Eric Fuller and how they doing, or have you spoken to them?
Yeah, I talked to Jalen 2 or 3 days ago. He came to the shop. Bought some clothes. You know what I'm saying? Nice. We were all together Super Bowl. I mean, not Super Bowl. We were all together Christmas.
Nice.
Christmas Day. We started at my brother's house, and then we all went to the Rams game.
Nice.
Myself, Jalen, my brother, Jalen's younger brother. And he's straight. He's straight.
Bro, young. You think he'll hop out there a little bit?
Nah, I don't think. I think he's past that point. You know what I'm saying? I think he's past that point. I think that he's looking forward to just starting a new life for himself.
Got you.
And doing what makes the most sense for him and whatever he's building. You know what I'm saying? I can't say he's building a family or anything like that, but right now I know he's building himself. Yeah. And I think he just kind of focus on one day at a time, and then everything's gonna take care of itself. As far as Ebo, I talked to Ebo like 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
He called me.
Good spirits, everything good?
Yeah, man, he in there. He in that place. Nice. But I ain't gonna say comfortable, but he like, you could tell like he ain't tripping. Oh, what's up, Fig? Talk to me, man. He put me on a call with Selly. Man, my Selly, man. Tell him. Remember that one time I think one game we played versus Grant, Ebo touched the ball 5 times. He had 5 touches, 4 touchdowns.
I remember.
And so he telling everybody the stories, and he like, well, tell him too. He put me in jail. I'm about to talk to the whole jail. Oh man, tell him I was special. Yeah, Ebo, he got good spirits, man, and he just counting the days. You know what I'm saying? He fighting a few things, and I think he gonna have a opportunity to be home sooner or later.
Nice, good to hear, man. I always saluted y'all for that too, bro. Y'all always, like we spoke on earlier, you guys always had that family. That family thing, you guys always, to me, I've always, from a bird's eye view, always seen it was deeper than just football. I went to a game this past fall on Inglewood, and I see Jody right there with y'all, close to y'all. You know what I mean?
No, so the thing is with us is like, we gonna keep you around if you want to be around.
Yeah.
That's it. We give people to make their own decisions. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They grow to be young men, and they gotta sit and kind of make decisions for themselves. And we're not their fathers. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We really just kind of like their big homies in a sense. Cause we were so young. Like I'm coaching at 23. These kids are 16. Yeah. So in a sense, I am an adult, but we like a few years apart. You know what I'm saying?
Same age.
You know what I'm saying? Like so. We just kind of gave them that opportunity, like, look, you want to do this, go ahead and do that. But every time they called, we like picked up. You know what I'm saying? And you might not want to hear what we gotta say, but we gonna tell you the truth. Everybody else gonna tell you what you want to hear.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, we did for them with no intents of getting anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd been this college shit, this high school shit. If I was really looking to do something for myself in this, I swear to God, I'd have been had a job.
No, I know. I'm sure you've been presented with opportunities.
Oh, for sure. I've been presented with the right opportunities. I work hard. I've been presented with the help us get him. You get I just that ain't what I am. And so I kind of let people know that like it's enough kids that I done touched that I could sit here and build a life off of this, and I didn't because that's not what I'm in it for.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So last thing on Hawkins, man. February 2017, you guys part ways with him.
Yeah.
It seems like to me.
No, they fired us.
Oh, they fired. Okay, I was trying
to. They fired us. We didn't part ways. They fired us.
Okay, so they fired y'all for whatever. Was it some transfer things or something they was talking about?
I mean, we got too big.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's all it is. We got too big.
Yeah.
Bro.
Too big, too fast.
Too fast, too big, too arrogant.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have no big homies to teach us and tell us. And no one ever reached out to say, listen, homie, like, hey, I see y'all. I salute y'all. What y'all doing? Hey, kind of do it like this. Everyone instantly was like, oh, fuck them niggas.
Yeah.
All them niggas. Listen, so when you look at it from us having the Under Armour stuff, and then we get one of the biggest, well, not one of the biggest, we had the biggest sponsorship in LA City section history with Adidas. It was so big that they had to rewrite the contract because the city section contract only permitted like $15K, and our deal was slated to like $150,000. You know what I'm saying? So you do that, and then you busting out 4 helmets. The only team at that time I could think about I was wearing 2 helmets was not Norbond, Bosco. They had a gold, and they had the white.
That white, yep.
And now you got the dudes down the street wearing gold helmets, not even in our school color. Gold, we had a silver, we had a black, we had a white, we had a green, we had 5. And like, how the fuck they doing it? We heard everything. All they gangbangers, all they sell dope, this and this and that. And everybody like, and so you got that going. And at this time, Jalen was the number 1 receiver in the country. It's 18. Jody's the number 1 receiver in the country for 17. Greg was the number 1 athlete in the country for 17. Gabriel Floyd was the number 1 athlete in the country for 19. Jordan Berry is the number 1 defensive tackle for 2020. Brandon Jones, Marcus Johnson was the SC commit, Charlotte Crosswell. It was like, how the fuck they doing this? And we hearing it from everybody. Oh, they said this, he said that, he said this, said this. And at the end of the day, I feel, and I can speak for my brothers too, like they came together like, look, if y'all let this shit get out of hand, it's gonna be bad. We was really controlling the city section.
Oh yeah.
We were controlling it. And you gotta look at it like it's a brand new school, brand new coaches in the middle of the hood. If you want to talk white person talk, we in South LA. South LA don't really have success in sports.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's never been a school anywhere on Hoover Street. It's never been a school. So dudes from that area, you either go to Manual, which you probably won't go to, you go to Fremont, or you go to Continuation right on Manchester. Right. So you got all the success in the hood. Ain't no violence. Shit safe. People going to college.
They like, hold on. Slow down.
We gotta get these dudes up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We were reckless. We didn't care too much about people saying because at the end of the day, we was putting our own money up.
So that was February 2017. I don't know, maybe a coincidence. April of 2017, CIF passes a rule where you can transfer anywhere.
The Hawkins rule.
The FIG rule. Well, you know what I mean? How you did? Was that something that you guys took personal, or how did you guys feel about? What was y'all take on that?
We took it all personal. I mean, 'cause at the end of the day, everything people was pointing the finger at us for, y'all just gave up 2 months later.
Man, not even 2 months.
Because what we did was we fought it. We fought it tooth and nail. We lawyered up. We went down to Supreme Court. Went down to LAUSD.
Oh, y'all took it that far?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they felt like they're trying to punk us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It got to the point where like we'll play a game, first round of playoff, bro. We'll beat whoever we beat, and then we'll hold our breath the whole weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, until the following Friday saying, are they gonna forfeit our game and say we can't play?
Wow.
Like, I swear. So it was to the point one time we had like second round of playoffs. A team showed up 30 minutes late. And we on the sideline like, hey, did they low key like disqualify us? Yeah, and they pulled up. But so we tired of sitting in that every week. Every week. And so we fought it. And so now they saying like, all right, these dudes done lawyered up and fought the LAUSD. And they got a good argument. And they actually did things that they shouldn't have done. And they, doing their research. And it's like it was just going in people's homes unexpectedly. Doing all that kind of stuff, right? And I think eventually, and I could be wrong, but from my understanding, I think our eventual termination came from us taking kids on visits because nothing else stuck.
I was gonna say that's what they went with.
I think it was something like taking kids on visits. I mean, I don't know how else that I got there, but nothing else stuck. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they couldn't point. They couldn't say, "Oh, Fig did and said this." Well, where the proof?
Yeah,
it's hearsay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're like, "Well, we can stick y'all with this." Where's this? Where's that? Where's that? You took the visit? All right. You fired.
How was Hawkins admin support for you guys during that time?
Shit, we thought they was with us.
Yeah.
Nah.
It wasn't?
Nah. There was a lot of backdoor action. Because you gotta see it, like, half them kids is from that area. So we either watch them as junior high kids or elementary, or their mama know us, or their uncle know us. You know what I'm saying? So it was to the point, like, a kid could be at Hawkins walking the hallways, and the teacher would be like, "Go to class, Mom." Man, get your ass. Oh my God. So they linked on us more than, than they thought. But at the same time, they're like, "Oh man, they got too much control." You ever seen a Malcolm X movie? And Malcolm X hit him with the fist and like that way?
Yeah.
And they like, "You don't get that nigga that much control." Well, that's what it was for us up there. Because if the football team good, then other sports is good.
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
If the football players is listening, then other sports gonna listen.
Of course.
So everyone fell to what myself and our staff was doing. And we like, "Hey, we gonna do this." Everybody else like, "Well, that's what we doing."
Yeah.
I'll give you a quick situation. I believe Trump got into office. And the whole student body at the school marched. They left 6th and Hoover, and they went all the way to the Coliseum. Of course, we have a game that day, Friday. My brother calls the football team and like, "Look, y'all got 10 minutes to get your ass back to the school." And so the 4 players, "Oh, yeah!" They scrambling.
All in ass, but
an hour later, the whole school was full.
Damn.
Not because he called the students.
Yeah.
The football players knew we got to go. Everyone else followed him.
Wow.
And so, he dismissed. I mean, he didn't dismiss. He sat, I say 85% of the team. We played JV that game and won first round of playoffs.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. That's huge. Yeah, y'all